I want to get us kicked off right, because in Asian culture, one of the things that we like to do on auspicious occasions is we celebrate and we start those events with a lion dance. Who's never seen a lion dance before? All right, in particular, we have a tradition here. We have the Kwan Family Lion Dance. They've been opening up the Cleveland Asian Festival now since the beginning in 2010. Today, you all are going to be witness to something especially important. It's very unusual. We've never seen this before. It's rarely seen before, I should say, in Cleveland, because the Kwan Family Lion Dance has a new lion that they are going to bring on and introduce to Cleveland and introduce to the Cleveland Asian Festival. And as part of that, everything about the lion is steeped with tradition. What you're going to see, lettuce, oranges, candy, everything is very symbolic. The lettuce represents the prosperity. Orange because it's the color of gold. Again, everything is about luck. And the lion is very loud. You're going to hear drums, you're going to hear cymbals. Because that scares away bad luck and evil spirits and brings in and makes room for the good luck and the good spirits. And as part of that tradition, we want to bless this new lion. And with that, I want to bring on stage George Kwan of the Kwan Family Lion Dance Team. Not only is George a Kwan Family Lion Dance leader, but he's also the head of our security for the Cleveland Asian Festival. Safety. And he has recently had a little bit more time because he's also a retired Cleveland police officer. So give it up. So with that, George, why don't you tell us a little bit about the blessing that we're going to see?
All right. Just a second. All right, normally we do this ceremony in private. We recently purchased a new costume, you see it here, and it has to be brought to life. It has to have an awakening ceremony. We call it Hoi Gong, it's opening of the eyes. So we're going to go through that process. It takes a little bit, but to bring it to life in order to get the blessings from heaven. All right, that way he's an earthbound deity. He can spread good fortune and good luck to all that view it. All right? Yes. So I'll try to explain some of the things as we go through the ceremony. And once we're done, we'll have the performance. Thank you.
And I should mention that George and his family have been doing this now for 3 generations of Kwans, multiple decades, while George is setting up. I know normally during Lunar New Year, or Chinese New Year time, George and his team are very busy performing at local restaurants. Typically, these guys are completely booked with dozens of performances in February, typically with Lunar New Year.
First thing we're going to do is we have to find the lion's heartbeat. All right, so the heartbeat of the lion is actually in the rhythm of the drum. So you'll start hearing that. You'll hear the heartbeat all through the drumming if you listen real careful. So we'll start off with the heartbeat of the drum. Next, you'll see that our lion has a horn on the top of his head, because all African lions have horns, right? Right. Okay. The horn is a symbol of masculinity from the dragon. To counter that masculinity, to give it balance, the lion balance, we have feathers that represent the phoenix, the yin side and the yang side. So we're going to give it balance for harmony. You also see evergreen because evergreen represents ever life. So we're giving this lion life this way. This is a lucky red envelope. It's with money. All right, it's called Hambao. It represents good fortune. So in order for the lion to give you good fortune, we give the lion good fortune from our family. We also have this red ribbon. This red ribbon represents mercy, where the lion also promotes that and goodwill. The legend states that at one point the lion had some type of bad thoughts. So the gods cut off its head in anger, but our goddess of mercy, the Guan Yin, tied his head back on because she knew that he did more things good than he did with evil. So that's why we represent that with this red ribbon. Now we'll begin to give the lion all of his senses. The first is his sense of sight. All right, so he can see both normally, and he can also see the good in people.
For those that can't see, George has red paints with a paintbrush, and he is adorning the lion with red eyes.
Now we'll give him his sense of smell and his sense of taste. Next, we give him his sense of hearing, so he can hear. Finally, on the head of the costume, you'll see at the front there's a mirror, and that mirror is a reflection from the other world. So he has a little clairvoyance to see into the future. Finally, there's one behind him. That way nothing sneaks up behind him. It also allows the lion to remember his past. Now he's got to be able to walk, so we're going to dot his feet. Finally, it'll be his body, and then his tail. I'm not a doctor, but I wanted to play one once on TV. So in the hospital, they wake babies up this way.
The Kwan family lion, new in just for